Hi YouTube.
Hello, 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 hello.
This is Naturally for Us. And we just want to come back and talk more about relationships. And I was just sitting here thinking, well, after we got the meeting, thinking about, how we could be a blessing to, more couples on, making your relationships last and how it should be a good experience. Not, tolerating each other, but being together.
Celebrating.
Yeah, celebrating each other. Okay. So, I don't want to do all the talking, but one thing I wanted to touch on. Okay, but I just want to tell you guys, in Lancaster it's really hot. This is my town. If y'all could tell me, the ways that you guys keep cool without, using so much of your air conditioner and stuff like that, drop me a line, okay? Because I'm learning now how to, live with the heat. How you doing with the heat, my love?
Doing all right. Making adjustments.
Okay, so you're doing all right, making adjustments. Because we have to feel for each other too, and care about what each other's going through. But it's good to go through something with each other. So anyway, going back to relationships and how to make relationships, be more enjoyable being together. Because it can happen. Because the word wouldn't say for it's not good for a man or a woman to be alone. Isn't that right, Mother?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's both.
yeah, so it's not good. So this is
What
one.
it means in marriage, of course.
Yeah, in marriage. Yeah.
When God talks about being together, He means marriage, not any other way.
Okay.
So if you're living with someone and you're married to them, then it's not the same thing as being married. The commitment of marriage makes it a whole different ball game.
Yeah. Because God is in it. That's the only thing we're saying. God is in it. I'm not saying that, God is not with you if you're not married. I'm not saying that. But it's what God sanctioned, right?
Yeah, so He can bless it.
So He can bless it. Yeah. So
If you're
that's
not doing it God's way, then you open the door for all kinds of problems to happen because you're not doing it God's way. If you do it God's way, then God can bless it. And that does not mean that you won't have and you can't have problems. But God is there to help you work through them because you did it His way.
Yeah. Okay, so what I really want to touch on is let me see, how could I put this? A man is sight oriented, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to touch on what does that mean, that a man is sight oriented?
Means the first thing he sees, it's important to him. Things that he sees. So if he meets someone, then the first thing he notices not so much the personality. First thing he notices is what he sees. If he likes what he sees, then that's the first step with a man. He get to know you and get to like your personality and all the other things, but he sees you first. And I think a lot of people forget after they get married, and all of a sudden they don't want to look like they looked or present themselves the same way as before they got married. And it's still important to the man that you look just like you looked when he met you. Now everybody grows older, of course, but I think we know men are a lot more sight oriented. So even though you've been married a while, your husband still wants you to look nice because he's looking for somebody who looks nice.
Yeah.
You don't want him looking at nobody else, so you want him looking at you. So
Yeah, and I don't feel that that's a bad thing. That, because I know some women, they probably say, well, he needs to know me for my mind, or, not for what, how I look. But I know, okay, and you guys might think that, like, wow, is that what your husband said to you? But, it helped me. But I just wanted to let you know it helped me. Because he was saying, he said, he told me, and he probably don't even remember when we first met, like he said, the first thing, I don't want you to get overweight, like that. So, and I was thinking to myself, I don't want you to get overweight, but I didn't say it to him. Of course not, But I said, if anybody get overweight, this is why I'm thinking you're going to be the one. Okay? But I'm just saying, that was a good thing to me because it helped me all through the years. Look, I never forgot that. And it wasn't that it was bad. It was a good thing because I'm telling you, my husband, and I tell him this too, that he saved my life. And, I know God saved my life, but through him, through God, the God in him saved my life. Because my husband, I told you that he's very smart. To me, he's very smart, okay? And I love the way he reads and everything like that. And I'm telling you, my husband is he went and read all of these books and got his, what was that? In nutrition, holistic medicine. And he read all the books and got his degree and everything in that. And I thought that was really neat because he found out so much about health and about all the different herbs and stuff to help you when you're sick. And I'm telling you, I had a fibrous tumor. I told you guys, I don't know if I told you guys that, but anyway, I had a fibrous tumor, and my husband, a lot of fibrous tumors. And I'm telling you, I passed them because my husband, from his learning, taught me what to do. And I'm telling you, a lot of different things that he has taught me. And I told you I used to eat all kind of junk food, pickled pig feet, you know what I'm saying, barbecue pig feet, get the pig, we get the slab, and I don't know if you fried your own, made your own, what was that, crackling, well anyway, pork, rinds or whatever it's called. They call those the ones that be in the bag and you get them out. And the pork,
rinds, I guess.
Yeah, pork rinds or whatever. They were in the bag and you put your hot sauce on it and everything. Come on, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, and we would eat like that, And just a few minutes ago, because like with the heat right now, I rather snack than to eat any food because of the heat. So but my husband told me, he said, you need to eat some food, what I'm saying? So still, what I'm saying, I am listening to my husband. And I'm telling you, that's a good thing. Wives, you're supposed to listen to your husband. That's a good thing. It helps you. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be so,
of course, that depends on what he's saying.
Yeah.
If he's saying something crazy, then no, don't do what he said do.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
If he's looking out for your health and you know it's a good thing, then at least take it into consideration.
Right.
Some people are a lot more headstrong than others, and they want to do what they want to do regardless. But as far as health goes, everybody should want to be healthy.
Yeah.
So I just thank the Lord that she was able to believe some of the things I said, and it made sense to her, and then she was able to do them. But some people may not see the need to eat properly, and they may trust the government and trust what the health people say and trust what the doctors say. But I believe my wife never really trusted them totally anyway. So in the back of her mind, she wasn't too sure about what they say is okay or not okay anyway. So, but we have to take responsibility for ourselves and stop leaving it to the so-called experts, because we see how the whole country's in a mess right now, because of our so-called experts. So what about your health?
It didn't go off.
Your health is real important. So you should know more about yourself than anybody else, and you should want to keep yourself healthy. So I assumed she wanted to be healthy, so I shared things with her so that she would stay healthy and be healthy. So we won't have to, in our older age, be confined to homes and wheelchairs and on equipment and machines and all this other stupid stuff. We want to enjoy our older age instead of being burdened with health problems. So I think everyone should want that. I would think anyway.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, it's time for us to love one another, look out for one another, especially for your mates.
Help each other.
Yeah. And so you can live long and strong. We can all live long and strong. So, have anything else to say?
Yeah, well, I think, we need to build each other up, support each other in every way, and build each other up, encourage each other, because the world is busy tearing you down day by day. So as couples, you got to build each other up and help support each other in their dreams and their visions. And when you learn something, teach each other. My wife and I, we've learned together, and as a result, we've grown together. And anything you do together, you bond more and more and more. So we try to learn together and share with each other what we learn, and we try to apply it to our lives. God doesn't give you information for you just to slough it off. He wants you to apply it. If God gives it to you, then it's something He wants you to know. And if it's something He wants you to know, He wants you to apply it. So as you learn more things, then you need to apply them to your life so that you live a better life. That's how we grow in the things of God, and also in our physical bodies and in our social situations. We grow by applying things, learning, growing, and applying them, and then going on to the next thing. So I think as couples, we need to communicate better, support each other, build each other up, share with each other, and it helps your marriage, and it helps you as an individual too.
Okay, so we're always here to help and for us, to live strong together.
Yeah.
So we can be a blessing. So.
Yeah. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, feel free to let us know. We do a lot of counseling, a lot of young couples, and even older couples. We counsel, and some people listen, some people don't. But we try to give you the truth anyway, things that have worked for us, and I'm sure they'll work for you too. Just give it a try.
Yeah. So wives, listen to your husbands.
And husbands, listen to your wives too.
Yeah. So you can be on one accord, because what he said, cord is hard to break.
Two-fold cord,
Yeah.
it's hard to break.
Yeah, it's hard to break. But if it's a single cord, it's easy to break. But that cord together like that is hard to break. So you have to be able to agree with one another. And so we love you, you two. We love you, you two family.
Yeah, be blessed, everyone.
So
Bless
have a
your
blessed-
marriages and your relationships.
Yeah. And we listened to this minister today, and he was saying that, what was that it was in Ephesians. What was that, Ephesians 5?
5th chapter, talking about marriage.
Yeah, talking about
Sixth.
marriage.
6th chapter,
The
talking
6th
about the family.
chapter of Ephesians, yeah.
5th
Read
and
that.
6th.
Yeah, 5th and 6th, read that. And it's all about the family. And, write it down, what you want you and your husband to accomplish in the year, 2011 or 12 now. It's almost 12 coming around. Write it down, what you and your husband want to accomplish together. And watch God, make it come to pass. He will. So we love you too. Bye, you two family.
Be blessed. Have a blessed week.
Okay. Bye.